So welcome to our November Cosmic Q&A. These events are no charge. They're our offering to our community and service to Spirit to help all of you move through whatever energies, possibilities, questions that you may have about your spiritual journey. So we're going to go ahead and bring our guidance in, and away we go, and enjoy the show. Is it a show? We'll make it a show, okay? I don't tap dance though, Catherine. We're gonna go ahead and mute some people. There's a lot of noise in the background, so not sure where the noise is coming from. Okay. Okay. Good day. Welcome. Go ahead. Was looking for the mute button on something, so give me just a moment.
All right.
Go ahead with it though.
All right. Welcome everyone. We can see the little yellow hands already lined up. So, Myra, let's start with you.
Yes, hello.
How may we assist you?
Excuse me. I have a question that I'm hoping this is helpful for everyone, and it revolves around ADHD, attention deficit disorder. And the reason I'm asking is because I do have a lot of clients that that have it, and sometimes they feel that it is a deficit in experiencing hypnosis when it really isn't. But many of my clients also have children that are really struggling with ADHD. And I'm just so curious because this just did non-existent when I grew up, to my knowledge, you know. And what is it? Why are children being born with this? Is there something we don't know that maybe we should know?
Yeah. Many times, right?
Yes.
All right. So this, we're going to call it a syndrome, okay, is multifaceted in its pathology. You will find that most who are ADD or ADHD have a lot of inflammation within the physical body. And these individuals can sometimes go on to develop rheumatoid arthritis and other inflammatory diseases within the body, right? It is also, the syndrome is also impacted very deeply by what you put into the body. Right? The body becomes so much more sensitive than, you know, someone who is not showing symptomology of that syndrome, right? One of the other things is that those that are struggling with this are a lot of times wide open empathically.
Mm-hmm.
And they are taking on other people's things, other people's feelings, other people's energies. And so for those that are struggling with this, right, diet, learning how to close it down a little bit so that they're not taking on everybody else's stuff, right, are helpful things.
Okay.
And what you'll notice is that probably a lot of the incoming souls are going to be showing symptomology of inflammation. It's part of your transformation process, but it's a challenge until you kind of get over the hump, right?
I'm sorry, Metatron, can you repeat that last part? Because your Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi actually got jumbled.
Okay.
Just wanted to hear that clearly.
Okay. So a lot of the new souls coming in are going to present with inflammation in the body.
They are automatically.
And what is happening is that the inflammation, while it is uncomfortable and doing things that people don't like at this time, ultimately it's going to be a part of your evolutionary process. So work with it, get clear on the the feelings and what is going into the body. All right.
Thank you.
And our perspective is to answer your question regarding souls are coming in now with it. It has always been present. It has simply been not diagnosed. There has not been a name or a label and a title to put upon it, for there have been attention deficit syndromes in humanity since time began. The curious nature of it is there's so much more stimuli now. And
Yes.
ADHD individuals tend to be the hypersensitive ones, even more so. They're more hypersensitive. You can imagine somebody who is an empath, who is a sensitive soul, is susceptible to feelings and people's feelings. ADHD is sensitive to energy. And so overexertion and overstimuli within their environment tends to disrupt their neurons and their ability to be at a calm state. And what that impacts, beloved, is their ability to focus. And so their attention, as the syndrome suggests, is constantly bouncing around like a pinball machine. It bounces from one thing to another. So in your work, in particular, in the high hypnotherapy arena, it is important that you bring them into a still state within your hypnotherapy to allow them to be able to focus on something. The metronome would be a great tool for you to use to bring people and your clients into that state of relaxation, deeper relaxation, before you begin any transgression or any past life regression work that you do.
Yes.
But to think that more souls are coming in with this, it is not a deficiency as much as it is just a condition, and it can be outgrown, it can be behaviorally altered, it can be corrected through diet and behavior and practice. For anyone who feels that they have lack of focus and a hypersensitivity to large crowds or environments, you'll notice children in school have a very difficult time paying attention, and so they fidget and they move around a lot, and therefore they're not able to absorb what is going on in their environment. But there can be, and there are, behaviors and methodologies that can be employed by parents and at home through diet and restrictions of sugar and too much of the additives in the foods nowadays. And so this only exacerbates the condition.
Okay.
So there are many, many ways to find ways around working around it, but it certainly is something that has been with us and will continue to be a part of your humanity as people tend to learn how to create a deeper sense within themselves of how to calm down. It is an autonomic nervous system function as well.
Okay.
Is this helpful for you?
Yes, Mother. Thank you.
Indeed.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for the question.
All right, number 2 is SUBSCIRBE.
Thank you.
Nice deep breath.
I'd like to know, how do you know if you're a light worker?
Hmm.
And if so, what exactly does it mean?
All right, great question. So a light worker, their function, we also call them light bearers, right? Their function is to anchor higher octaves of light frequency upon the planet and in the divine collective consciousness. And so you know that you're a light worker if you feel called to work with spirit, if you feel called to pray for people, if you feel called to do healing work, if you feel called to become a channel, right? If you are always standing and holding the light, you are a light worker. And if those things sound familiar to you, beloved one.
I'm not sure
The interesting thing about being a light worker, beloved, is that everyone is a light worker. Everyone is called. Not everyone chooses to listen. Not everyone chooses to respond to that call. But you are all here in ways that you can choose. It is like having 2 paths to follow. You can be walking along the life path and choose to say, I choose not to do that action or to engage in that activity. When you are a light worker, you will know. You will be called, and you will feel it at the depths of your bones and your inner knowing. You will say, I want to be of service. You do not have to say consciously, I am a light worker, and therefore that puts some magical dome around you or upon you, or some quotient of service that you must partake in. It simply means that you are willing. There's a willingness on your part to be of service to spirit. Whether it is praying for humanity, whether it is working with the children, whether it is being a great humanitarian, whether it is being a wonderful mother, or being the best within the job environment, or whatever service that you put forth in the world. You can bring light, beloved, to any situation. And it is not something you have to take on the mantle, or the feeling or the idea that it is some type of a burden to be a light worker. You can choose to be a light worker for an hour a day. You can choose to be a light worker in your morning or evening prayer. It is not something you have to walk around the world and say, where can I be of service 24 hours a day? You can simply say, I am a light worker within my life's framework. I choose to do what is that of the light. I choose to bring lightness and goodness and joy and happiness, a smile, a gesture of kindness. That is being a light worker.
Oh, wow.
There is no level or degree of greatness or smallness in how you display or exhibit that which is the light within you. It can be bringing flowers to your neighbor who is ill-feeling. That is a gesture of light.
Oh, that helps so much. I just was guarding against, sometimes it feels like to consider yourself that might be kind of arrogant. I'm a big leader, you know.
Not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. To think I am not a light worker is the arrogant piece. I am a light worker, and where can I bring lightness and love and harmony and peace to any situation? And it does not have to be some great showering of, acknowledgement to say, oh, please look at me, I am bringing light. It can be done very subtly in the subtle realm. You can leave a package of food upon a person's doorstep and then walk away slowly, and they will never know it was you.
Yeah. So if you know inside that we're all the same person, we really are all one, then all that automatically happens.
You are compelled to behave in this way as a light
Right.
worker. You do
Right.
not even have to think about it, and you do not have to certainly say, I am a light worker, and wear it as a badge or a super cape around you. You just know that that is what you are.
Okay.
We are
Great.
all light workers in our own way.
Uh-huh.
But
Thank you so
you
much.
you own it,
Uh-huh.
right? You own it. It doesn't have to be an outward expression. You own it within yourself. Yeah.
Mhm. Right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And do not
Thank-
take it on. Do not take it on as some great task or list that you must check off on a daily or weekly or monthly basis. It is simply, where can you be of service?
Right. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Indeed.
Mm. Right.
Ariana, I see your hand is up. Welcome, beloved. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well. Thank you very much for being here tonight. It's interesting the timing because I'm finally used to my new environment and I'm enjoying it. And I'm grateful for the encouragement early on to keep on. Not that I don't adore California, but I'm making new pathways, as Metatron said earlier in the year, like neural pathways and just carving new literal pathways, and it's going well. And I go back for work because I work for California for our spiritual center there, which I adore. We have a new minister, and she said, you have a very loving presence, and I'd love for you to help me welcome the new people I want to bring in. Would you be willing to come back? And I would love to be a part of that. And I'm starting to feel like it's making me feel very torn. Like if I don't go, it kind of feels like my job might dissolve. And I don't know how to create income here. So I just was wondering if there was any insight or enlightenment on that is coming.
So you are being invited to move yourself back to the West Coast.
Yes.
Mm. Mm. How does that feel for you?
It feels good. It just means going back to a rental room from a beautiful home. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to put limits on myself, but I looked for a home for 3 years out there and didn't find anything I could afford.
Right.
So.
Well, beloved, I am really seeing a path before you that has no wrong answer. There is no wrong choice that you can make. It is not a choice for us to say, you know, what is in my future to do. It really is for you to sit within the possibilities of what choices you wish to make for your life. What quality of living are you choosing for yourself? There are so many sacrifices that you participated in as you lived in California, albeit there are benefits to it. You know, the life in Florida affords you something completely different and new. So it is really a choice point that you are at that fork in the road to say, you know, what does my future hold for me? What is the quality of life I choose for myself as I grow into these next several years of my life? Do I want to struggle, or do I wish to have something other than that?
So may we gently present a picture to you.
Okay.
You had a difficult time in Florida. Now you love Florida. Now you're trying to get out of there again. It's almost like, yeah, okay, great. Now let me go back to that old comfort zone. Spirit brought you to Florida. Please find what it is there, your way of being in service there, before you jump back to California. Right?
Yeah, I'm feeling inclined to do that. So I'm not looking to go back to California to live. I'm just wondering what an income would look like if I stay here, because jobs pay less. I don't even want a job. I just want income. I just want to stay here without having to worry about money. And I don't know how to create money at this point. So I'm just asking Spirit. I don't know if there's any answer that it will be in this moment, but that's my intention, is if I stay, that there's an income and a way I can do it with ease and grace.
Then begin using your thoughts and your imagination and your words to create that form. And do not say to yourself, I don't know how to create income.
Okay.
For that is a purpose-filled limitation that you place upon yourself. There are
Okay.
many ways to create income in Florida as there would be in California or New York or Texas or Oregon or Utah or any other state in the whole United States.
Okay.
Open yourself to possibility.
Okay.
And getting clear on what you want is important. And when you're clear on what you want, set your intention and then ask for it. Ask Spirit for that. But
Okay.
it can't be wishy-washy, right? You kind of have to get really honed in on what you want for you and your life.
And part of the wishy-washy, beloved, is closing the door to California.
Okay. Okay.
In ways that make sense to you in your heart. That say, I am not going to allow myself to be open, to be pulled back and have that door continually be open to glance at it once in a while, to continue to say, oh, is it still available for me?
Yeah, no, that I'm not looking to do that. I think that one of the pulls is that my daughter is there and we're very close. So, there's that. But I do intend to go there as often as I can.
Of course.
So I appreciate the enlightenment. It is much clearer to amplify all of this with you. So thank you very much.
It is never an easy decision to make doing what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you. I do wish to be of service and to find out what it is that I came here for, and to anchor the light where I am and continue to have more revealed. So thank you.
Draw upon all the reasons why you chose that in the first place, in the beginning, and the reasons why you chose that place.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much. With love. Love you guys. Appreciate.
Thank you for being here.
All right, Ryan.
Greetings. This is a question for Metatron. It has to do with reincarnation. I want to know, how does a soul really choose which lives to live, what planets to reincarnate, what species to reincarnate? How does it choose its soul path, and how does it develop its soul journey? Because in some of my past lives, I've lived in positive lives, and I'm learning about some of my negative lives, especially my Anunnaki reincarnations, which is hard to believe sometimes as a human, because when I look back at that, I think, wow, did I really do that in that life? And was it really that bad? So I just want to know, how does the soul choose which lives to live, whether positive or negative, and how it affects our soul journey?
Okay, so the first perception we're going to ask you to consider shifting is the good and the bad. Because in each lifetime, if it's a difficult lifetime or an easy lifetime, there's lessons and blessings for the soul's evolution. It's not about you, the humans, right? It's about you, the souls. And
Right.
even the difficult lives expand the soul, right? It's your part of your evolution. And there's great focus given to creating these lifetimes. All lifetimes take place at the same time. You think of time as linear, which it is not. It is all happening all at once. So all of these beautiful threads of life that your soul has created are all going on in the now, in the present, right? The lessons and the blessings from each quote unquote life, past, present, future, are being put to work now, here, right now, in this moment. Right? So there, you know, Metatron has a little bit different ideas about past lives, future lives, karma.
Yes.
And so we ask you to do your own sensing and feel into what is the truth and what is the illusion. That's important for you, Ryan. What is the truth? What is the illusion within your perception? Right?
Yes. Oh, I
And
don't know. I don't know what the illusion is, but I know, you know, some of my great lives. I know my highest aspect is a ninth dimensional Andromedan, but I have many higher aspects in many different species. So it's a lot to take up and a lot to figure out. So,
right.
but thank you for
So
your perspective.
then looking at where the illusions lie in your perception.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I have to do. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. It's just looking, right? It's just perceiving.
And it is not a solo journey, beloved. You have a tendency to take on so much in an isolated way. And we
Yes.
encourage you to reach out and go and be around other like-mindeds that are also having multiple experiences and multiple lineages within this same life timeline.
Awesome. I'll do that. Thank you.
Or
You're right.
you could truly benefit from other perspectives.
Right. Exactly.
to
So I'm here.
assist you in understanding the multidimensional field and how you can traverse and be living in more than one timeline in a single life.
Right. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
It is your perception.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. You're a beautiful light, Ryan.
Come
Thank you,
back.
Anna.
Come back and tell us what you found, all right?
All right. I'll be back.
Thank you so much. Hello, Carly. It's nice to see you. Welcome. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
To meet you.
Good to meet you too. It's so funny because I've been actually specifically praying to Mother Kuan Yin and Metatron lately. So I saw this meetup and I was like, oh, perfect. My question is, I'm definitely in this career transition and I recognize the transition. And so I'm definitely moving more into service, and I'm just curious if there's anything I can do now to support myself in my own like personal practice to, again, support myself through this transition, because I think it's been challenging and quiet when I just want to like go.
Right.
So.
Right. Interesting. The first word, the first message I heard for you is go deeper. To go deeper. Whatever you are experiencing, which allows you, beloved, to feel that quotient, that elevated status, that connection to spirit, to allow yourself a practice on a regular basis, whether it is daily or multiple times a day, for you to have that experience to go deeper. And as you do, more will be revealed. You will be guided and led the more you surrender. The more you allow that pull, that lineage of yours, that relationship, that divine relationship that is calling you, beckoning you forth. It is almost compelling you, beloved. So whatever you can do to go deeper with that in all the time you are spending in the in-between will assist you and allow you to grow, have a richer experience of whatever it is on the other side. All right?
And please remember that getting from here to there is not a leap. It is a process. And that's frustrating as all get out. And we know, because, you know, we walked our woman through that that exact same thing. And so what we encourage you to do, beloved one, is do what's in front of you, do what's in front of you, do what's in front of you. Every time Spirit places something in front of you, go ahead and do that. And pretty soon you'll be able to look behind you and say, oh, look at, I have crossed that bridge, right? And remembering that you're not doing this by yourself. This is your soul's journey, your guidance. Everyone is working for your highest good.
Thank you. I actually, can I ask one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. The other is just being able to communicate like my work so it's received by others. Like, it's funny you're telling me to go deeper, of course, because I'm an EFT tapping practitioner. So my goal is to help people actually come back home within themselves. And I feel like I'm struggling in being able to like communicate that in ways that other people can like understand it or see it as something as like, oh yeah, like I want that. I'm feeling called to do this work as well.
Right.
Get some help
Well,
then.
you've got to be able to say it to yourself. You've got to be it. You've got to live it. You've got to be able to look in yourself in the mirror and say, this is who I am and this is what I do.
And the more you're around people that you can share this gift with, the articulation will come. So get some assistance and help, perhaps engage in more community environments where that is part of the work that you are putting forth, and the words will come. The way in which you describe what you do is easy.
Thank you so much.
Right, thank you for being here. All right, Rainey, we see you. Hello.
Hi.
How are you, beloved?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. It's nice to see you.
I had a question last month and I took your answers very seriously. So I just wanted to tell you that.
Oh, wonderful.
Right now on my spiritual path, I'm trying out some new things and I'm curious to know if there is anything specifically you all think I should be focusing on more than others.
I did not hear the question.
The question is, right now on my spiritual path, I'm experimenting with new things. And I was wondering if there's anything specifically you think I should be focusing on right now to move myself forward. Uh-oh.
Always.
You know, whatever it is that gives you passion in your belly, right? Our woman is certified in 15 healing modalities.
Okay.
You don't have to choose one. It's not one and done, right?
Mhm.
Spirit, your soul will lead you to those new things that you're trying out. And those things that you're passionate about, they will go into your toolkit. And then Spirit will say, okay, now sound healing, right? And it's like you follow the breadcrumb trail,
Okay.
right? And sound healing.
Really?
Sound healing.
You mentioned, beloved, you're doing many things right now. What are some of the things that have captured your attention, that are drawing you away, that you could sit within the realm of doing and lose yourself for several hours or several days if possible?
Gosh, well, I just became Reiki certified, and that's really cool and exciting for me. Gosh, there's a few things. I am interested in sound healing and also automatic writing.
Well, what we're hearing, beloved, is it would be beneficial for you if you were to become more practiced at any of these particular modalities so that you can create, again, go deeper Instead of trying to go broader and saying, I want to take on 15, 20, 30 modalities so I can have a huge treasure trove of talents and tools and gifts, we suggest that you take one and go deeper with it. The Reiki, practice it more. Ask your friends, your family
That's
members.
my question. Like,
And
I'm looking at things, new things that are interesting, but I'd like to know what are the things I'm meant to do.
you are already discovering. You're already discovering those things. You're already engaged in those things. Follow that thread to the point at which you say, now there's a place to turn with it. If it is Reiki, if it is healing, it may be to bring in the ascended masters and the angelic kingdom to assist you in the Reiki. Take your healing more deeply. Bring in your guidance. Do you have a deep relationship with that which guides you, the counsel that you work with?
Okay.
Get to know them in a more deep and intimate way, so that it will take your healing deeper, and then the results of whatever it is your modality becomes richer. And you will have much greater results within that if you continue to pursue that as your thread or your cord.
Okay, that makes so much sense to me. Sound healing. Me as a practitioner, or me using sound healing to in my life? Both. Okay. And it makes sense, both.
You've got to start someplace, right? So to know the power of it, you have to experience it.
And let it come spontaneously through your own toning and your own, be the human tuning fork, and allow your own light language to be part of your healing as well. Or use the bowls until you feel inspired. There's many forms of sound healing.
Okay, that makes sense. I have ADHD, so.
Well, then you know, focus, focus. See there is a target in the middle, and aim for that. Stay as focused as you can right now.
Okay.
And the more will come, the more will come. But it will not be a fight. It will not be a disparate look to say, be a searching. It will come more naturally and easily and organically. That is the beauty and benefit of spirit. It comes to you rather than you having to feel there's a chase at place.
That makes sense. Thank you so much.
Indeed. Thank you for being here again. We appreciate seeing you.
Thank you for answering my questions.
Of course. Hello, Diane. Lovely to see you as always. Hello, beloved one.
Hello. Hello, Mother. Hello, Metatron.
You're glowing.
Thank you. I had a peel. It hurts. So,
is that why?
You know, I don't know how to ask this question, so you'll have to help me. But since I've come back from our trip together at the Grand Tetons, my healing methods have completely changed to where it's not recognizable. You know, and I mean, so it's like, it's leveled up. I thought I had it down, and then it leveled up, and then so I'm like, don't know what I'm doing. And on the flip side of that, bless you. And on the flip side of that is I feel like I'm also easily picking up the shadow residues of people at the same time. It's just completely changed. So if you need clarity, let me know.
No, it sounds like you need clarity, beloved.
Is there a question, beloved?
Well, what the heck happened? Well, that's the question, right? What and why? Well, you shifted your vibrational frequency in the Tetons. You aligned yourself with ascended masters. And through that, your healing modality is shifting out of what looks like a modality into something that's more expansive. Right. It will continue to expand.
So when I when I was used to getting messages and, okay, you know, this part in your body, that part in your body, but now I'm just getting light, you know, and I can tell, okay, Melchizedek and Metatron are in at the same time, or Mother Mary is slap dab in the middle of it. It's like, okay, you know, it's translating that to the client and saying, all I know is you're just taking a whole lot of light. You're just taking a lot of light.
And part
It's
of
not-
what's occurring, beloved, is integration.
Okay.
You becoming more of a participant rather than the observer of what your capabilities are.
Okay.
There was a period at which there was a translation between you and your beloveds. And
Right.
now they are involving you. They are saying, come on, girl. They took you by your hands and they pulled you in. And they're saying, we want you to sit here almost as the apprentice
Okay.
and watch and learn and be a part of it. Rather than the observer, you are a physical, tangible, etheric, energetic participant in it. They are showing you the way. They are using your eyes. They are using all of your physicality for you to engage in the healing process now, both for yourself and others.
Okay.
You integrated, you became more one with the masters at your beloved retreat than ever before. You took it more seriously than many that attended. Not that others did not take it seriously, but you took it to a depth.
Mm-hmm.
And a level of integration, knowing thyself. You went inward with it and you asked the question. The inquiry was, change me at the core of my DNA. Change me. I did not come here for light of heart exercise. I came here to be physically altered and changed. Is this true?
Yes.
And so this is the result of that, beloved. The integration is complete. You are ascending. Your frequency has shifted. Your DNA has shifted. Your energy field, everything about you, beloved. It is as though your insides have been turned inside out.
We would say to you, beloved one, don't guess. When somebody's being flooded with light, that is a question for your guidance. Show me, tell me what this means, right? Don't assume, don't guess. Be in constant communication.
And don't run away and say, I do not know what's going on, therefore who am I? It is engage, push in further and say, explain to me, teach me more, tell me more. Involve me more, put my hands where they need to go, put my breath where it needs to speak. Allow me to be part of this.
That's what I needed. I didn't know how to engage with the new energy, and both of you have answered, you know, so thank you.
This is all a good thing, beloved. It is a wonderful, wonderful experience for you. Go with it. Do not resist it.
Okay.
And keep glowing, right?
Thank you.
To keep her down.
Lucky you. Lucky all of us, yes? All right, Louise. Hello, Louise. We've seen you before. Nice to see you again. Hope you are muted, beloved. You are still muted. Can you become off mute? Let me see if we can help you. Oh, does that help? There you go. Hello.
Okay. Hello. So it's just wonderful to be here. I can't put into words my gratitude for being in this space with divine energies. And well, it's difficult to frame my question, but I've been, blessed to be, a channel for Reiki for some time now. And, I've been wondering, when do I, get out into community? When do, I kind of start, a Reiki business? But I don't really think it's a Reiki business I want to start, because I would love to bring it to community. So many people want to charge high fees, and I feel like, with everything going on in the world, that it's more needed like in churches or cultural centers where people could like make a donation. But my quandary is that the last 2 years were kind of intense for myself, having lost family members, a lot of family dynamics, kind of healing soul wounds, and I've been doing a lot of work on myself, and connecting with the masters when I can. And I just don't know if fear is holding me back. Fear from I'm kind of shy, I'm not business oriented, so I don't know if those obstacles are holding me back, or I'm in this place where I still need to do more self-healing with myself, both just on the last 2 years of everything that has kind of changed.
All right. Okay.
All right.
And there's like
Take a breath, beloved one. Take a breath. Please take a breath. All right.
Just drop your shoulders.
Yeah. Do you love doing Reiki?
I do, because I love to see the transition from how people enter to how they leave. It's just beautiful. So yes.
It is. So give it away. Give it away at nursing homes. Give it away at hospitals. Give it away to friends and loved ones who need it. And when it's time to start a business, you will know. The demand for your work will be so great that you will begin to understand that you need to create an exchange, an energy exchange, which can be, getting paid for the work that you do, right? But for now, the more that you give it away, the more deeply you will be able to go into the healing process. The more that you will learn, the more people that you touch makes you a better healer.
Thank you.
Right.
Much gratitude.
Right. We heard much the same thing, beloved. It is simply to begin where you are and start a group anywhere, your home, your church, your community. Just begin. Neighbors assembled in your own living room, and just say, I'd like to share something with you that is part of my heart. And one of the restrictions that is happening for you is your heart has been closed a bit.
Yes.
So this in particular, as you extend your offerings and your gifts, it will relieve some of that heartache that you're experiencing over these last several years with so much loss. And I saw you, beloved, like putting yourself a bit in a box. Allow yourself to break out the confines of the box and do it your way. Many people will have a way that they do it and may even mirror back to you saying, oh gosh, this Reiki over here is done this way, and do it in your own way. Follow your own heart, your own wisdom, and break out of that box that you feel that you are so ensconced in. And it will come and more will be revealed, and you will be able to carve your own path that is unlike any other, and you will be able to describe yourself as uniquely as you are.
Oh, thank you so very much. Many blessings.
We hope this is helpful.
Blessings to you as well.
Brittany,
Right.
hello, Brittany. Good to see you.
Sorry, my son is over here.
Oh,
So,
I think he can come on screen.
am I muted?
Nope, you're here. We can hear you.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So I'm feeling lost at where I'm at and where I'm supposed to be or what I need to work on. And I've been hearing, I hear a little bit, but I don't know who it is. I don't know what it is. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be working on or what I'm supposed to be doing in this moment.
Do you
But
have
you know,
any? Go ahead.
the awakening process can be confusing, right? And that's what is present for you, is that awakening process. And so within that process, it's not a, and it's done, right? You will be drawn, you will be guided, you will receive exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. All we'll ask you to do is make yourself available to spirit and create relationship with your guidance. And that's easily done by speaking out loud to your guidance and then listening with your whole body, ears, eyes, knowing, feeling, to see how they respond. Right? It's not all about the ears, right? But if you will create deeper relationship, then the information will be right there for you. And you have constant support on your journey, right? Constant support on your journey.
The trick is, beloved, is to pay attention to what is coming to you and do not push it away for all the reasons and rationale that you do hold toward yourself. I can't because. What if you can and did and allowed yourself to open up to this avenue? More would come to you, more assistance, an opportunity in this path of yours that you already know you're upon. Guidance is all around you. It is very clear to us. There is evidence of it right now in your very own space.
In your space.
It is up to you, though, to create the conditions for you to have a relationship with that is already present. It is almost as near, beloved, as the tip of your nose.
Yeah.
And you get some help with it, some assistance. That's why you're here tonight. Some guided assistance brought you here. Said this is important for you to be there, to tune in and listen and pay attention. For it is already there at your very back door, right behind you. It exists. It is there hearkening and beckoning you and making itself aware, you to be aware of that which is already present. Now, attention.
Please remember, it doesn't happen here. Drop it down into the heart, drop it down into the belly. You're not going to think your way through this. You're going to feel your way through this. You're going to know your way through this. You're going to receive your way through this, but you're not going to think your way through this.
And look at the reasons why and how you might be able to say yes to it, as opposed to the life form that you've created that creates the busyness and the distraction that keeps you from what is already there. Does this help you and assist you?
Yes, because I feel like I block it out. It's like I get too scared, I guess. I don't know what I will hear or feel. I think that's my main thing.
Nothing to be afraid of. In fact, there are many here upon this call who can nod their heads in this moment and say, nothing to be afraid of. Allow yourself to open that door, create that relationship, and you will be delighted and surprised by what you discover. So reach out. I know we are chatting on the other side, and reach out and participate in your own awakening.
Yes.
Be a conscious participant, and it will surprise and delight and glorify you.
Right.
Thank you for being here
Right.
tonight. Thank you for taking a chance
you.
on us and being here tonight.
Yes.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Eden, hello. Nice to see you again. Hello, beloved.
Hi, thank you for taking my question.
Of course.
I was just wondering if you could give me some guidance as to why my body is not absorbing iron. I've been iron deficient for about 2 years and supplementing, and I recently had my levels tested and they're just not going up at all. So I was just curious from a metaphysical point of view, what's why my body's not actually absorbing the iron.
Let us take a look.
Well, let's not look for the metaphysics of it, beloved one. Let's look for the truth of what's happening in the physical body, right? Are you working with the hematologist?
No, I'm working with a naturopath.
We would like you to please consider at least seeing a hematologist.
Okay, I hadn't even thought about that actually. Thank you.
Yeah, there's hormonal imbalances, chemical imbalances, there's bleeding within the system. So, just taking oral iron is helpful if it's not a chronic situation. And this, because it's been going on for so long, has the feeling of a chronic situation. We highly urge you to go see a hematologist, a blood specialist.
Right. There is something that's not absorbing, and the word leakage is occurring in our understanding of what's happening for you. So do seek some medical assistance and professional help in that specific area.
Okay, thank you so much for that.
Naturopaths are not wonderful, but when it becomes chronic, then you have to begin to look at it differently. Okay, beloved one?
Yeah, thank you. I hadn't even considered a hematologist, so thank you very much.
Thank you for the question. It's a beautiful question.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming and asking.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
All right. Hello, Christina. Good to see you. Good to have you with us. Will we see you on screen? Hi there. You're muted, my friend. You're muted.
There we go.
There you go. Hello.
I'm all together now.
Oh, goody, goody.
Thanks for sending me the link. I am just so not, computers are not my friend.
Well,
Anyway, I'm here. Doesn't matter. So my question is, I still have I really just lately, I mean, I spend a lot of time just being really angry because I can't walk. It's put just a big crimp in a lot of what I used to do, and it's very frustrating. Just really recently, I went enough, and I just really have been, talking to guide, spirit, whoever will listen, and just going, just trying to just accept that it is the way it is and just let go of all the emotions behind it. Because I was not very happy. I was not a happy camper. So that's helped. But my question to you guys is there anything that pops to mind? The doctors have given up. They don't know what it is. Some direction I could go.
Yeah. Hypnotherapy.
Hypnotherapy?
Indeed.
Really?
And if you want a referral, we have some of the best for you.
Oh, I'll take them. Now, I mean, I'm all, fine with me. Is there, so there's something,
To help you get
Yes.
motivated to move your body a bit.
thank you. I was trying to,
It is important
ex-
that you not be so sedentary, even if it is just walking from one side of your house to the other.
well, and I have started doing more of that too, going, doing loops on my driveway. Not very exciting, but I do get
All
out there
right.
and pull a few weeds and
Good.
do not as much as again I'd like, but okay, hypnotherapy. Now, when I go to the hypnotherapist, what do I say? Do I have to give them direction or?
They will ask you questions that you will answer,
Right. Okay.
and then it's a process. And each hypnotherapist works differently.
Okay. Well, you both know me really well, so send me the one that you think is, for my highest good and theirs to work with.
We
And
will do.
And when
I'll
you
do
are
it.
when you are sitting, beloved, have you ever seen one of those machines where you're able to move your legs?
Like a bike.
A bike, but it is stationary and it's at
Right.
the foot of your chair.
Yes,
Have you seen one before?
I have.
Do you have opportunity to maybe retrieve one or have one in your space?
Oh, hey, we'll just go visit Amazon.
All right. If you have any problem with that, I have a place that I may be able to find one for you and bring it to you to service you for. You have to have circulation.
Right.
This is part of your anger and your unresolved to be in movement.
Right.
It's
Oh,
very
that would be
important.
wonderful, Connie. Thank you so much.
It's really
It would be
important.
great to see you in person too.
Absolutely. It would be very important for you to do whatever, and the weather's getting colder, and even to walk outside feels like, oh, I don't want to do that. But to have any form of movement that allows you to not be so sedentary would be gravely important for your health, beloved.
And often on your televisions, you can find like chair yoga, chair exercises where you could sit and do some bending and stretching as well, which will help to move the energy, move the body. So that's also fun, right?
Right, right. Well, and I have been going to a yoga, very lightweight, which is really good. But you're right. I mean, and I have stuff already taped for that kind of stuff. So, if I could get the hypnotist, I'll do that. I'll do the little bikey thing and, get the juices flowing.
Right. The circulation is really the
Yes.
most important thing. All right, beloved.
One of the great challenges is that when you have had a setback in your health, you work really hard to get back to the place that you were before the setback. That's not always possible. Our woman is a case in point for that. And so you deal with the emotions and accept the new normal. Doesn't mean lay on the couch, right? But you accept that new normal for you.
Right. Well, I'm just finally getting there because I didn't want to accept the new normal. I wanted to be, I knew it wasn't 20 anymore, but hey, I'd settle for 60.
Right? We understand.
Yes, I know you guys do, and I appreciate it. Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
beloved. We hope this is helpful for you.
Oh, very. Thanks, you
Good
guys.
to have you with us, and reach out for companionship and opportunities to invite some of your friends over. Aida would love to hear from you.
Oh, good kick in the butt, Connie. Thank you. I will do that.
Absolutely. She would be more than gracious to come over and work with you.
That would be just, I will call her tomorrow. I will call her this week.
Good, good. The two of you would find a lot in common right now.
Yeah, fantastic.
Good.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I finally, with Wendy's help, figured out how to get on here. So
Thank you. Thank
thank
you
you
all
very
for being here
much.
tonight and participating. And if there are no more questions, we will go ahead and relinquish and offer any of you one last chance for a question. Brittany, I see your hand. Yes, beloved. What can we do for you?
I have a, okay, sorry.
That's okay, don't be sorry. We don't
So,
be sorry.
um, I didn't know that we could ask these questions, but you know, you guys offer your assistance. But I've been dealing with infertility since I've had 3 miscarriages, and since my 3rd miscarriage, I've been dealing with infertility, and just everything's not how it's supposed to be anymore. I don't know. I've been feeling like, okay, maybe I'm just supposed to have my 3 kids, or you know, and I've been looking for guidance, not, you know, really, should I just give up? You know, I'm 35 now, and my youngest is 5 years old, so I don't know anymore. What does my body need? Or
Good question. It's magnesium. Not something that you take through the mouth, but like you soak in Epsom salts. Magnesium is connected to infertility. But you know, we're going to give you some homework. We're going to send you into your own space to meditate whenever you're comfortable. And we want you to expand your awareness and your consciousness. See if there are any souls there that are saying, yes, we want to come through.
Baby souls, little children that want it.
Souls, yeah, baby souls.
okay,
All right?
okay,
And it's going to help you to answer your own question,
okay,
right? And we never want you to give up, right?
right.
We never want you to give up, but maybe a shift of perception is what you'll find. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Do not be defeated by your current
Okay.
experiences. Allow yourself to go into an expanded state of awareness and see see possibilities. See the miracle.
Okay.
See the miracle of you being a mother again.
Yeah.
A birth mother.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, beloved. And we look forward
So
to seeing you in our classes as well.
Yes.
All right. We'll see
So
you soon.
the meditation, where would I find this meditation, or?
We will
I don't
send you
know.
information after this call.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
understand now.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you both so much. I appreciate it.
Sure. All right, Lisa, we see you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good to see
I
you.
miss you ladies so much.
And we miss you.
So much. I just wanted to hear your voices, and I just wanted to know, kind of at a crossroad, health-wise and emotional-wise. I'm freezing. I have to go to all these doctors. They don't know why I'm so cold. My body is definitely at the end of a journey, as well as emotionally. So, any words? I've reached. I'm trusting completely now, because I'm definitely in the mode of change now. This is the week.
All right. So have you been tested for Hashimoto's?
I don't remember if I've ever been tested for that.
It's related to the thyroid.
Oh yes, I do have Hashimoto's. Right. And I just and I just became a diabetic. Yes, I don't know why. My body is just starting to break down.
Hashimoto's is what makes you feel cold, right?
Okay.
So getting that thyroid into balance is really important. It will also impact your diabetes, right?
Okay.
Let's focus to the thyroid, beloved.
Okay. I will definitely contact the thyroid doctor.
And you,
Anyone who's on personal, am I at the end? Have I turned every stone? I guess is the question. I guess I want to move on, but I want to make sure there's nothing unturned. Is that the right
well,
word?
that is really what this year has been about. And the remainder of this year is letting go of everything and anything else that is not to be carried forward in your life. It is an ending for many.
It is. I
New
do
cycle,
notice it.
new cycle.
Completion.
It is completion, completion, completion without any remorse, guilt, shame, or ridicule. It is
Okay.
simply to lay it down and let it go and walk in the threshold unencumbered. No baggage, emotional, physical, mental. It can all be let go at this time. And this is what our winter solstice is about. So please join with us in our winter solstice event, where this will be the opportunity for you to lay it down once and for all, so that as you are clear and clean as possibly as you can possibly be, pristine. Think of the whiteness of snow, the snow queen. That spirit
Wonderful.
wishes for all of you to dawn and place upon you that cloak of purity. This is what's coming. There is no reason or rationale to carry it forward.
And to trust and totally trust, right?
Right, but remember the energy of completion as opposed to I'm done with this, I'm moving on.
Okay.
Two different energies. If you will hold that energy of I'm complete with this and this and this, then what's going to happen is that you'll be able to lay them at the feet of Source and move forward without them hanging on.
So there's no doubt.
Done
Yeah.
with this, I'm out here, don't want this anymore.
They are no
then
longer of any
you're
usefulness.
no.
There is no longer any usefulness for that which held you back previously. All new thoughts, ideas, behaviors, perceptions, understandings. You all have them now. You're on the cusp of it. Feel it awakening in your heart. Each one of you, your heart is expanding. There are new thoughts and ideas coming forth, ready to be birthed. You can't even begin to acknowledge or know what they are in this moment, perhaps, but more will be revealed. It is like you are the chrysalis. You are inside the eggshell, ready to break forward, break through. All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Be ready.
I know
Be
that
ready.
there may be a few more things that bubble up, everyone. Don't worry about it. See it, love it, don't judge it, and be complete.
Be complete. That is your motto.
Be complete.
I am complete. I am complete with that.
Thank you.
I am complete with that. I am.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are going to relinquish the body. Thank you so much. It has been our honor. We will look forward to seeing you next time. Huh? Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
So
Thank
thanks.
you.
The recording will be up in a bit. We'll put it up on our YouTube and we'll send you a link. And we've got our Awakening Connection to Spirit is coming in December for anybody that wants to enroll in that. Advanced Quantum Channeling is on the horizon, coming in February for anybody that's ready to take that journey. A really extraordinary journey. That's 4 or 5 months long. And please come to the Winter Solstice event that we're planning on that Wednesday, the 21st. We love you dearly. Be healthy, be safe. This is the official holy day season with all that is involved in that. Take care of yourselves, your families, and heal thyself. For when you are, all of our family units and dynamics, like a ripple effect. So go forth and enjoy your holy days. And we will be here to catch you on that winter solstice.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you both.
Ciao.
Thank you.